Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's the one and only SAE. Bless upon yourselves. Some wonderful people, But here we want to really zoom in on three specific players, guys, and whether or not they can grab this opportunity to be a part of the West Indies Test squad for the future, or should I say, get to be a part of the squad for the Test versus Australia. We have a Australia tour in the Caribbean, I understand, and these players are players who have been having the Caribbean and a buzz. You understand? I might add another player into the mix as well. Having the Caribbean and a buzz, speculating if these guys are going to come back into the team. As Darren Sammy said, he's talking into conversation with some people. Are these guys still willing to play Test cricket for the West Indies? You understand, my people? We are talking no other than Shai Hope, Jason Ola, Brandon King, and also Roston Chase. Four players who I believe is quality players in the region. That a lot of fans who have said that they deserve to be a part of this Test squad. You understand? Not so in the sense of Jason Ola. Let's start with him first. Jason Ola has been regular consistently playing Test cricket for the West Indies. However, over the last year or so, he has picked up an injury, and that really hampered him in his endeavor in playing Test cricket for the West Indies. He was out of the T20 World Cup based on injury, and then we saw him doing some commentating. And that really is something where, as fans speculated, whether or not he's still up to playing for West Indies, or is it that he's done playing Test cricket. But Jason Ola made it clear that he was going to return to the Test squad. You understand? And now he's back in the regional competition where he's telling you guys that he's putting in the work, because he wants to be a part of the Test squad to play against Australia. You understand? And that's a good start on his behalf, So all the speculation and all the rumors that were spreading, that should squash right there, because he's back and he's playing in the regional. Another player out now. Brandon King, he has averaged 35 or 30 in the Caribbean regional. But he haven't really been able to get a call up to the Test squad as yet. You understand? Because whenever you get the opportunity to perform, it's like you never really perform in the regional or in the local. You understand? West Indies A team or so. Sure, alright, let's second player now. So Jason Ola is back, my people, in the region and performing well. Alright, so move on to Shai Hope right now. Shai Hope has dominated the shorter version of the cricket over the last 2 or 3 years, and he did play Test before, as we all know, but he has grown from Test and moved up to the ODI, then he moved on to the T20, right? And he's classified as the best West Indies player in the region. You understand? In the form of ODI, and he's also one of the best T20 player. And not to mention, he has a good record in Tests. He scored a couple hundreds, and really solidify himself as a three-dimensional player, a three-form player, you understand? But at one point, he has stopped playing Test cricket and mainly focused on the shorter version of the game in T20 ODI, T20 leagues, and he's performing fairly well. Now, Darren and Sammy have a conversation with him, and we saw him back into the regional cricket where he was in an interview once, and he said he want to play Test, but he have to get himself acquainted back with the regional cricket, long form of cricket, and get himself back in touch, you understand? And then, he could make his return, and we saw him now, never really get a good debut back, or a good return, 16, never, and then 20, never really get a good solid, but he's back. I understand. Hopefully, he can grab this opportunity. Roston Chase now, a different category. He performed purely well with the bat and ball from when he returned, and I believe that he's somebody that Darren Sammy should be really looking at, because he scored 100. He's keep on picking up wickets, so he's an all-round player. So Roston Chase is one that we should look at and say, all right, he's one for the Test, because he has pretty good record in Test. The reason why he's not in Test, he also move on to the shorter version, but at one point they were saying that Kevin Sinclair is his replacement. You understand, my people? But Kevin hasn't really, I don't want to say lived up to what fans expect of him, but he's young, so he have time, So, his form has dipped. So that's one of the reasons why he wasn't in tune like how you'd have wanted him to be in tune. You understand? So Kevin Sinclair, Roston Chase, similar player, off spinner, batting all around that. But Roston Chase to me more is a genuine batter rather than just a bowling batting all around. I think he's a genuine batter and can offer something with the ball. Matter of fact, he's a genuine all rounder. Put it away there. All rounder. You understand? So he's somebody that I believe that if he keep on performing well, Darren Sammy should turn to him back as well. You understand? Because he's have experience in test and the other player I mentioned was what? Brandon King, right, my people? That's what. Brandon King, yes, my people. Alright, Brandon King. I mentioned before, guys. I'm gonna video pause, guys, and then I start back, right? So Brandon King, alright. Every time Brandon King got the opportunity to play in the local regional, he never really performed to the sense where you're gonna say, alright, he should be a part of the test squad. Even though he averaged pretty decent in the Caribbean, but yet whenever he go on the A-team tour and also those type of tour, he has never really performed as I would have expected or would have wanted him to. So this is one of the reasons why fans haven't really seen Brandon King in Test cricket. But I think he's somebody who is also under and Sammy radar as well. In order to make his return to the Test team. So he's one of them as well. So as I said, Brandon King has never really outperformed when he get called up to the A teams and you understand, he dominate regional cricket I think at one point, you understand, and that's the reason why he booked himself in the West Indies setup. You understand, and also he get the opportunity to play for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and then he break out into the T20 setup and also in the ODI setup where pretty well the team has to build around him and Shai Hope, the two players that the ODI team is building around right now, right? So right about now, guys, can these three players, or what, four players I name, guys, can they grab the opportunity to book themselves another test return or call up to the test squad? A lot of people believe that these guys should be a part of the test squad, but performance speak louder than word. So if fans are calling for them to always want to be in the test team, and when they get an opportunity to play in the regional or A-team tour and they don't perform, and do you believe that West Indies should still pick them to play in the test? Leave it down, But big man thing, guys, this is an opportunity for them to grab and see if they can book themselves back into the West Indies test squad. What's your take on it? Leave it down below, alright? What's up?